We are live. Okay.
All right.
1 and 2 are gimmies.
This is less than 18, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Out of 7 males in the sample, 52 can taste PTC out of 59, and out of males, 59 out of 59 males, 42 can taste PTC. So did you put those in the spreadsheet?
Let me do that.
Let's see, 18 out of 35. Actually, yes. So it'd be 52 out of 70. 2 out of 70, and then 42 out of 59.
Okay. So what was the 3?
For the 2 sample test, it's 52 out of 70 for P1 and 42 out of 59 for P2.
So the answer to 3 is 0.743.
Correct. Use the data in the table to find P2. P2, I got 0.712.
Okay, and then 5.
Hypothesis is the first one. So I think it's different. Yeah.
So it just not equal to then, right?
Yep.
Which is the fourth thing. Not the first one. Okay.
No. It should be the P1 and P2, right? Not the P hat.
Oh, yeah, the first one. You're right. Okay. I've been reading for a long time now. All right. Okay. And then a 95 confidence interval for P1 minus P2.
And the point estimate, this is the one that Peter said he had trouble on. Point estimate, I got 0.029.
Okay. Wait a minute.
So I think it's figured out you take the margin of error and then you add it to the negative number or the lower bound, or you minus it from the upper bound. That gives
Right.
you 9.
I haven't inputted the numbers yet. Hold on a second here. Okay, so I gotta get a mouse. I'm having the worst time doing this without a mouse. I'll be right back. Okay. This laptop's driving me crazy. Okay. Okay. So okay, so what was X1?
So number 6, so the confidence interval for or you take the lower bound, or first you get the margin of error, which I had at 0.152. Then you take your lower bound, which was negative 0.123, and add the 0.152, and that gives you your point estimate of 0.029.
So what was the margin of error?
0.152.
You ain't basing on dogs.
You got your confidence intervals?
I'm still trying to plug in numbers, actually. 59, confidence levels, 0.95. Oh, and it's supposed to be not equal to.
270, 42, 9. What's in the two sample z-test?
Yes, two sample z-tests. I barely got the x1 and the n1 and the x2 and the n2 in there. Sorry. Okay, so now we're at the lower bound for the confidence interval. Is that the negative 0.123?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, good. Okay. And the upper bound is the 0.185?
Yep.
Okay. And so the p-value is 0.69, which is really high, so we fail to reject the null, right?
Yes, sir. Did you get, yeah, you got the margin of error and all that, right?
Yeah, the margin of error was 0.152.
Yep. Or
And a
what did I get?
0.15. Wait a minute.
Wait, I'm getting 1.154. Error.
We're on number 7 right now, right?
Yeah, I'm getting 0.154. Let me work that through again.
Yeah.
Did you get 0.154?
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, it's 0.154. I fat fingered.
That's what I'm getting to. Okay, 0.154. All right, and then so number 6.
By 2 equals 154. 154. So you take 0.185, 0.185 minus 0.154, and I get 0.031 for my point of estimate.
Okay, wait, what did you do to get that?
Yeah, 0.031. So you take your lower bound, and then, or your upper bound. If you take your lower bound, then you add to it.
Oh, the point estimate. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Or you take your upper bound and minus the margin of error to give your point
Right.
estimate.
Okay.
Ooh, I almost missed that by doing a subtraction thing wrong. Okay, so you on 10?
Yes. 10's the first one, right?
Reject, yep. That's what I got. To the following statements. At the third, there is sufficient evidence to suggest that the true proportion of females can taste PTC is different from the true proportion.
I think it would be, well, what was the null? The null was that they were the same, right?
Yeah,
And we failed to reject the null, so it would be there's insufficient evidence to suggest that the true proportion is different from males to females. I think it'd be the fourth one.
no, because that's saying that it's different. That's proving the null or the alternate hypothesis. So the null is that they're equal. And so there's sufficient evidence to suggest that the true proportion of females who can taste PTC is different. If they were equal, then that would be proving the null.
Okay, the null is that they're equal, right? That they're not different?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, and we're
Or no,
failing to reject the null, right?
reject the null saying that they're different.
No, we're failing to reject the null.
Or yeah. Wait.
So since we're failing to reject the null,
Oh.
that means we don't have enough evidence to say they're different. So they must still be the same. So it'd be the fourth one.
Okay. There's sufficient evidence to suggest that the true portion of Daisy.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, fail to reject, but insufficient. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I had to run it through my head.
Those ones are weird. Yeah.
Reject the null. Reject the null would say that they're different. That there's insufficient evidence to suggest that the true proportion is different. Okay.
Right.
That's why we do these in groups.
Right.
Okay. So for the next 9 questions, we're doing mortality rates. So put those in. Died 16,713 over 11859 for X1. 713.
What was X1 again?
16713.
16713. Okay.
And N1 is 118519.
Okay.
Then X2 is 6155. N2 is 42447.
Okay.
Looking for 95%.
Okay.
All right, I got true on number 12. Plugging them in the one portion.
Okay, wait, how did you get 12?
Each of the individual things, X1 and N1, and plug them into the one proportion. Sample test. And all of them are coming up green.
Oh, you mean just because all the groups are bigger than 10?
Or at least.
Or
Yep.
at least 10? Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha. So, yeah, okay. And then 13. Let's see here.
Doing less than. So we see a
Yeah, that sounds like less than 10.
portion of patients who have a heart attack are admitted in the hospital on the weekend. So we're looking for less than. So number 4.
Yeah.
So p hat 1. What'd you get for 14?
Hold on a second here. Point 141.
And 0.145.
Let's see. Point 145, yeah. Okay.
Right.
So then the z-score. Is the z-score negative 2.02?
Yep.
Okay.
That into the applet. Shade the left end. Oh, yep, that's number 17. The z-score from the last question, which should you shade, the left or the right of the z-score for the p-value?
To the left, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. And then 18 is the p-value. What was the z-score again? That was negative 2.02.
Mm-hmm.
So 2.02. Is the p-value 0.022?
No. Isn't the p-value for the two proportion test, which is 0.043? Or which p-value do they want?
I don't know. They're supposed to be close to the same thing.
What is the p-value for this test? I got 0.043.
Okay. Try that. And that is less than 5%, so we reject the null hypothesis, right?
Yeah. Which?
You know what? I think that we need to change the type of test to less than if we want to get the right p-value.
Hold on. But you don't do that in the 2 sample z-test. It says less than. Are we supposed to put in
Change the type of test.
Huh?
See under the confidence level type of test?
Oh, hold on. Under where?
All the blue inputs. The last one's not blue, but it's still an input because it's an option.
Oh. Less than.
Yeah, and then the p-values match. Then it matches the applet.
Very good. Thank you. 0.022. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, that was super weird. Okay, so what did I say? 0.022. Okay.
0.022. Good catch.
Okay, so we're rejecting the null, and what was the null? I don't even remember what the question was.
The null was equal to, but it's less than. 0.022 is low. No, yeah, 0.5. We reject the null
Yeah.
because it's 0.95, so we're looking at a 0.05.
Yeah, so that would be the third one. We have sufficient evidence to reject the null.
All right.
All right,
I'm going to.
put it in.
I'm submitting.
Are you? Okay.
And 100%.
Right on. Good. I actually had to review last week before I could make sense out of this week. Last week, I just lost it all. I had to go back and watch the videos again. It was crazy.
This we understand last week better.
Yeah, it was the opposite for me.
They're going through, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. All right. I'll